Hi, welcome to Love School. I'm Dawn Masler, and this is lesson 3 on our series on the science of love. Last week I talked about the difference between men and women's brains and how those subtle differences affect the way we get in relationships. So today I'm going to answer one of those questions that I hear quite often from women. In this day and age, isn't it okay for a woman to pursue a man? Well, I'm a biologist. So, as a biologist, we look at nature to understand how the world works. So, what do we see? Well, one of the things that we see are deer and male bighorn sheep that fight each other. Now, they're not fighting because they're enemies or because they are fighting for food. The only reason these guys are fighting is because they want to impress the ladies. The one that is bigger and stronger is going to get the most attention. What else do we see? Well, we see things like male peacocks. They grow these beautiful, elaborate, majestic tails. These elaborate feathers don't give him an advantage to finding food. They actually make him more likely to become food. Predators see that and it makes him stand out. So why would he go to all this work to grow and energy to grow these feathers? Because the ladies really like them. Let's take one more example. How about the brower bird? This guy spends an awful lot of time building a structure called a brower just to impress the ladies. He runs out and collects items that are her favorite color, which happen to be blue, and he builds this structure, and once ladies come to visit, then he'll do a little dance that tries to impress her. He'll even maybe give her a few gifts. So why did these guys go through all this? What does this really mean? Well, there's a principle in biology that says that the one that takes the most risk sexually will be pursued by the sex that has the least amount of risk. So when it comes to male and female dynamics, the females take the most risk because she risks becoming pregnant. So what does this all mean? Drum roll, please. It means, ladies, you are the prize. You deserve to be pursued. You deserve to be fussed over, chased after, and won. Remember those brain differences we talked about last week? He's built to pursue. His eyesight's better at things that are moving. He has an internal GPS where he can find you. He has that pursuit spot that's twice as big as yours. It's his job to pursue. In fact, it feels awkward to him if you do the pursuing. We're going to talk more about this when it comes to dating, but just for right now, understand that you are the prize and that you don't need to do anything. Now, that doesn't mean you don't attract. That's different. Your job is to be attractive. There's a subtle difference between attract and attack. So your job is to attract his attention, but allow him to do the pursuit. I'll explain why these are all important in this series. I'll explain how to enhance the attraction and why he needs to pursue in order for him to fall in love. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next week in Love School.